I am walking towards you, because I can see that you were given a golden heart. All of the stories that you've ever told me have brought us close, closer to notice that you are the closest to strange like me. And we are made of the same parts. We were made from the same heart. The world might think that's one thing. To me it's certain nothing else is right.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen. It's the sweet plantation wide, 'neath the spacious sky. Nobly stands with fame and pride, glorious city high. Sing on highland banners fly, hail, oh hail with heart's delight. Alma mater, city high, thee with honor fight. Pledge be true our ties to earth, noble purpose keep. Friends and schoolmates we revere, love and honor thee. Sing on highland banners fly, hail, oh hail with heart's delight. Alma mater, city high, thee with honor fight. So you may take your seats. So right partner, do excited gidang tanan, no? So I can see the smiling faces of everybody.
Yes, partner, hindi gid matago sa ila mga nawong ang kalipay and excitement that after a long time nagkilit-anay naman sila liwat ang ininga batch together with their beloved mentors and teachers. And I know excited na sila katamo, partner, to catch up and band with one another as they reminisce their high school life.
Partner, gamay lang niya ako nga pasayot ah. Kabalo ka bala bilang isa ka anak sa tribuan?
Ay, perdi partner, may tribo-tribo pag ina sila gali.
Ay, oo, bala kay sila na kunusong na perme kadaog sa mga contest. Nagdaog na sila kunusong na champion, na sila kunusong sa cheering, sa quiz bee. So, amo na nga tribu 1, kay number 1 sila kuno perme. Kag maskin ano lang na kuno nga contest ila intrahan, gakadaogin na sila ya. So, grabe, ni ang achievements ng amo nga batch, and they are very competitive. Pero partner, may ara, git ko yan na-notice amo nga batch
Ano na partner?
Partner, feeling ko lang gidya ha. Feeling ko, sa kadamo-damo nga batches sa City High, amo ni ang batch nga perte kagahod.
Ay, tuod ko partner?
Yes, partner, kay maskin di ini sila magtinilipon. O tawa sila balaho. Maskin sa restaurant man na, sa pagsakay sa jeep, kakundin pa da, ginasaway ni sila kuno permi. Kay perte sila kagahod, kagrabe ni sila magharihi. Isa pagit partner ha, mabalaan mo na nga ara na ng ilang nga grupo. Baw kay ang gahod nila di hamak. Gapang labot sa piyak nga hon. So grabe gining ilang mga sungat. Right, batch 1994, can you say yes? Wow, bato gahipo si Tita Joanne. Si Madam President.
Partner, pero syempre, let's not forget man the sole purpose or reason of today's event, and that is to honor, give back, and pay tribute to their mentors and teachers during their high school years.
Exactly, partner. Of course, there is a time for everything. A time to celebrate and a time to be merry. And a time to give thanks. And at this moment, it is the time wherein we will be acknowledging those people who has been part of the lives of each members of Batch 1994. No? Those people who has been of great help. Those people who has guided, molded, and taught them different lessons in life. Not just inside the four walls of their classrooms, but also from the shared experiences these people have. So as we all know, these people have contributed a lot of their time, effort, energy, and compassion just to teach them the things they need to learn.
And of course, these people are no other than their very own teachers. So as we request all of the teachers to stand, to give them recognition, let us all clap our hands.
So may we request all the presence of the teachers in this room, please stand. So let's give them a round of applause. Wow, so kadamang-damang ito yung teachers na present dili sa atong nga event. So thank you so much, teachers. We are very grateful for your presence, and you may be seated.
So partner, ano pa kinahulat ta? Let's get this started.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 2019 Teachers Tribute with the theme Salute to Our Mentors, hosted by Batch 1994. I am Shechem E. Nino,
And I am Kata Shujal E. Nino,
your host for today. To begin with, let us call on Mrs. Joanne Liboan Historia, the Batch President, for the opening remarks.
I beg to disagree, hindi kami yung pinakagaho. Pero hindi ma-deny. Let me just start by saying, we are so blessed that we can still see you and be with you today. And thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Can we just give ourselves a round of applause sa pagkadto sa mga adlaw? Sa mga bagong nga teachers nga wala pa ko naabtan, or sa mga teachers nga basi wala ko na teacher ya. My name is Joanne, lang libuon sa dalaga, galing gin kay kabalugin ang mga maestra ko siguro, kag maestro nga kapala istorya gidya sa akon. So subong si Mrs. Istorya na ko. So kakadlaw gid ang mga teachers ko, kambal gid nga bagay gid sa imong apelyido mo. Kay kapala istorya gid sa imo. Kung may apelyido pagid guro nga pinakagahod amo na guro base ang ginhatag pagid ni Lord. Galing para do social ti istorya na lang. So thank you once again for coming. My heart is so full. Because even before we were able to gather you today, there are so many things we have to hurdle. It wasn't easy. Ay, dumahibig ko. Magubang ako ng makeup. It wasn't easy, but I had to fight. Because ang ending bala sa nga ito ng Mamater song, City High, Thee with Honor Fight. Kag kami nga batch, we fought to where we are right now. Kag ang isa sa pinaka-importante nga tao man sa amon kabuhi, kamutan na importante because you've been a part of our journey in high school. But isa sa pinaka-importante nga tao sa kabuhi namon because when we stepped into high school, first year sa City High, ini siya ginhatag sa amon na sa class advisor. Nung patsagan ko do siya, giniguro nagtudlo sa amon maggahod, no? Siya gitna, kag siya gini nagpaisog sa amon. If I can just ask Sir Menyosa to please stand up. Thank you. Sang kami nagadinungol, si Sir Menyosa nakipagbato para sa amon. Because he believed in us. Other teachers thought we were just a gang of noise. Ngagahod lang niya kami. But he believed in us. First year pa lang kami. Gin-push siya kami to be more than what we look like. No? Kaya mga gagmay, mga dula buot, dilain-lain ng eskwelahan ang ginhalina namon. Pero siya, may nakita siya sa amon. So that's why as these beautiful ladies, mga bata ni Donna Echevarria, ini nga aton MC, palanindog ang balahibo ko pamati sa ila. Can we just give them a round of applause? Produkto na ni namon sila ya. Imagine, you will go a long way, mga anak. Thank you, Gid, for being here today. So, amo na, nakita yan ni Sir na there's something in us. So, gin-push siya kami. Imagine, nagdaog kami. First year pa lang kami, we won the championship sa cheering. As ate. Do you remember us? Ate-ate sa bukid. Cha-cha, kapi-kapi, pandisal, pandilit, pud, atay, kaming ate ay mabuha. Oh, memorize ko pa. No? Cha-cha, kapi-kapi. Si Sir na nagtudlo, ninakiga niya pa kung wala kag kiay-kiay. Ang isa sa amin, pati dugon sa bangko para magkiay-kiay lang, kay sundon sa tanan. Then, gindalaya kami sa, sa bayang pagbigkas. Kontra man namon ng second year, third year, fourth year, nag-champion man kami. No? Iyak, baby, iyak! Tangisan mo ang dibdib na humpak ng inang wala ng katas. May mga part para memorize ko. Ay tungod nga memorable ang amon high school. First year pa lang, and then it went on. Second year, third year, fourth year. Kadamo sa achievements ang amon nga batch. No, isa lang, ay na lang ang mga madumduman ko, pero I know we have given City High honor. Like ang amon nga 3 Rs, si Randy Yap, si Reynil Ang, kag si Romeo Gamilia. Math Olympiads na sila namon. Physics Olympiads na sila namon. Nakalabot na sila sa national. No? Para lang dira, that time ako, naga-impromptu speech, nakalabot mo ko sa national. Galing, hasta lang ko sa national, wala ko ka-international. Pero di mo na bala, may beauty queen kami di. Miss Bacolod, si Joanna Diamantes, part of our batch. Joanna, pakita. So hasta subong, Miss Bacolod, yapon ang tsura hanggang lawas. Hindi ma-deny. No? Kag ay, no, ara siya ay na. Kag kadamo na sa amo nang wala diri, nag-abroad na. No, may naglakad sa Japan si Randy kay si Rina maabot karon. Ara sa Amerika si Karin Lynn Pabular. Si Karin Lynn balang 5'6", 5'2" na mo na classmate bala. No? Ara na ato naman siya sa Florida. May mga judges kami kag mga lawyers sa amon nga batch. If I can just say hi to Attorney Judge Ariel Maglalang. He's part of us, of this batch. Kasi Attorney Juvie Gayataw, he's in Manila right now. So I know I will be missing a lot of names. I might not remember all my teachers. I might not remember the other batchmates kung ano man ang mga achievements nila. But one thing is sure, we are so proud that you are here with us today. And thank you so much. Kasubo ng iban sa inyo nag-una na, but hindi man kita bato. We all have to go. But we are so grateful nga ari kamo diri subong just seeing your faces. Sorry, kin naglabot naman kami 40 tahon, hindi naman madumduman man ang tanan nga apelyido, no? Pero kung may tihon kami subong gaugtas magumugurog yapon. Galing kay 40 tahon na kami medyo nagbuot na kami. But yeah, seriously speaking, we are so thankful nga rin kamo from the bottom of our hypothalamus. Amo na na-learn ko mo that your emotions is in your brain, in your hypothalamus. From the bottom of our hypothalamus, thank you so much. I haven't prepared a speech, but I know you would appreciate me speaking from my heart. And my heart says thank you. No words can ever express how much we are so thankful nga in behalf of all of these people who worked hard, who fought hard for you to be here today. Thank you so much. Hindi manamon ka mo maisa-isa, subong, hindi ka mo maglain buot, kasi nadya lang tadi. May photo booth kami prepare para memories will stay forever. We have a video para makapture ini tanan. Ang video naton, hasta ni sa alumni, kung ara ka mo to sa Domingo, come see us. We want to have you. We have a prepared lunch for you. Kadto ka mo, hindi mahuya, pangitaan nyo kami. Pero, there are 2 groups for Batch 1994. Pero maski diin ka mo makadto, I know i-welcome ka mo. Because this is all for you, for the batch. This is in celebration of the 25 years after graduation. And even before I end, I just would like to recognize as well, principal namon sa muna, Ari pa siya, Sir Tenny Francia, thank you for coming today. We will start with lunch before we proceed with the other parts of our program, kay I know garagakutoy ng mga tiyan ninyo. So I think we will do this by table siguro, no? So first, second, third, and then ladies first. So before sina, again, I am so grateful you're here. And I hope you will remember this for the rest of your lives, because we will. We love you. Salute to you. Thank you for all that you've done.
Salamat, Gil. Pero hindi ko magsiling mayong hapon. Kaya ngalan ko yung 3 na kasilabol, hindi 4. Kung mag-4 na siya, apelyedo na inasang migo ko, nga nag-principal anay sa Bago City, I am Felino Minyosa. Anyway, ang mga apo ko, you are excused. Mga bata sa akong mga maestra, ambot, sa akong mga estudyante, ambot, anong hinihimo? Kung ano ka baskog na si Ilayaman. Yes, they are very strong. Kad siguro, hindi kami amo na kamalipayon kung ako mismo wala ko nagpakita sa akong kabaskog. To you, my dear students, kung kanami si Sir Menyosa sa 1991, nga nag-first year kamo, salamat sa kaluoy sang Diyos, I retired as Principal 3 of Bacolod City Division. Meaning to say, nalantaw kong I have proven my worth, nga kung nagatudlo ko sa mga estudyante ko sa inyo sang una, nga magiging successful ka mo, manami ka mo, siningkote, nami, mangko Di ba? Kahit paano, ang pensyon ko, excuse me, hindi ko manugin. That is why, kamalipayon sa aton. Second, sa babalon mo ni Juan, nga makadto ako sa sining adlaw, nagdimbong ang ulo ko, ano ang suksokon ko? Diyanay ka. Silaya ko noya, mag-gown bigyan mga girls nila, at mga coat and tie. Pero ka formal, kitaya, ng mga teachers nila, come as you are. You feel comfortable with your attire. Diyanay ka. Kung mag-short ako, nakahuluya man kay hotel, ini ano ang butilingon man. Tisiling ko, ma-black shoes ako, ma-black pants ako to prove nga sa hotel ako makadto, pero ang bayo ko, rounded nga stripe nga daw ka-festive mode. Kung diyanay ka, nung hindi man nila insakto, diyanay ka. Pabatyagon ko ang Batch 1994 nga, bisan ano kainit sa karon nga adlaw, puno ako sa itong sa lawas ko, pero ang sekreto, namumulaklak tayo. That is what we are, Batch 94. We are very successful and we are happy seeing each other today. Grabe nyo lang, my dear teachers, manugid ko sa inyo sa mga sekreto nila ni sa akon. Yes, kadamo kayo kami sa experience. It so happened na nga bago lang ko katapos yung sa Values Ed dito sa Iloilo, Pagkatapos 1991, sumulod sila. Ako dayon ang advisor nila sa atong eskwelahan. Siyempre, ang values education sa atong tanan-tanan, what is true is true. Hindi ba? Sa isa ka klase namon dito, wag ko na sila one time, good Joe, tayo ni Bala Joe. Nang buyayawa ni Bala si Juan, buyayawa. May nang si Joan, sip-sip man nadaan sa ako. Nagpalahid-lahid, magandang video na bulubuyayaw man. Dali ka nang manubugay na. Dali ka nang, okay. You stop that. Let's get inside the room. So, ako ito na dumduman. Kasi kuha mo ng ehemplo sa pangabuhi. Kung malain ang ginahambal mo sa imo pareho, amo mana ang madangatan mo. Ibalik na sa imo ang tendency nga maaway gid ka mo. So never, tandaan gid, kung ano man sa kalain, hindi na magbalos, para siya nagagabaan, ikaw ya hindi. Kadamo sa mga experience sa pangabuhi. Kadamo sa mga challenges sa dipet. Saksi, si Ma'am Octaviano. Baro na siya? Kung diin nga matakot ang pi, ang damo luha, kag diin ang wala luha. However, as I told you, my dear students, laban, laban, laban. We are true. Wala tayong ginawang kasalanan kaninuman. God is with us. So laban. Laban, kahit paano. Hindi ako na-promote. For 3 times I applied as principal. 2, I do not know why. Sa muli, pa-apply ko nilan. Kung ako magtuwa, gusto nyo 3. Kada mo bakante sa 2, wala akong promote. Ako lang isang applicant, wala akong promote. Kuya, hindi para 3 ko. Sinunod kong style ni Joan. Si Joan naman ako ang ginasampol. I applied, principal 3. Pagkatapos, nag-principal 3 ako. Kasi ko, Diyos ko, salamat kid. Kung mo gali, pag-apply ko gali principal 2, where I was not given attention, where I was not promoted for 3 times, meaning to say, hindi dimala sa buhay ko, may ginhanda ang Ginoo para sa ako, principal 3. Mabuhay. You see, na, ang unang lakas ng atong pagpangabuhi, nga dapat ginaton nga tanamon sa akong nga pinalang nga mga estudyante. Ang nakita ko kung how happy they are. Nakita ko si Alexander, gabat gigubra sa imunoy. Ano mo nabi? Si Alexander, hindi mo niya makita sa ano? Sa limelight. Very simple man. Tupad balay ko sa barangay 30, apuni siya apurang. Nga nagapangulong ko, nagapangkunting buhok sa barangay 30. Kutunoy kami yung Alexander, na sir, engineer na ko, katulong luha na Alexander, nga pagkitanay kami kahit paano. Laban sa buhay. Okay. Isa ka bes, nagpuli ko sa balay. Pagpuli ko sa balay, may nagahinibi. Nagahinibi na ni sila ho. Ako anong ginahinibi nyo? Ya sir, naglubong kami. Sino ginlubong nyo? Ang akong galido, napatay, ginlubong nila sa balay, kaya gilinibi sila. Ay Diyos ko, di ba kabataan man? Kasadyagin sang amon nga mga panahon. Nga nagululupot kami. Ano abe, kapag ulo to napatay si darling ko, hindi ka mo manugid ha? Nagkakadto na sila sa balay ko, kag magmadyong. Pag o nagito napatay sa darling abe, so do extended pa ang amon nga bulubilasyon gaming. Di ko na sila klase sa unto, pulis sa balay kayo, no naman my house is very near to the school, na sila magkaon-kaon, pagtapos magsirinadjada hasta tunga natabuan nga naglubong ang amon kayo. Isa gid ka very important thing, kung nga amon na sila kabasko. Nag-practice kami sa ito, may nag-champion na tato sa cheering, daw ko na ni sabayang pagbigkas. Yun naman yung sabayang pagbigkas, doon kasali ko sa kaugalingon, kung kayang-kaya ko giniya, madaogin ko ya. At Diyos ka sa amon, pag-practice mo, ay ka pala mati. Bugahod pa sila sa kay konsino. Pero di kagahod, sa ulihin nagsinggit ako, okay, kamu na rin napadayon sa inyo sabayang pagbigkas, mapuli ko, starting today. I will not hold you anymore. I will not meet you anymore. Pakita ko mo sa matudlo sa inyo. Kung nagrinibig sila, kung ano-ano na lang magandalitan niya nila, sa karilin to yan, nagaluhod-luhod siya, maluoy ka, baliki kami. So pagkatapos doon naumpawan ako, nagbalik ko, hambal ko sa ilang. Kung hindi kayong marunong makinig, wala kayong mararating sa buhay. Sa diin ko iguon, kag i-correct ang aton presentation if you will not listen to me. Kung tunog palang mati, nagdiraan na naintindihan nila. Hindi ka mo makagamit sa natawag nga self-confidence unless you say to yourselves nga kaya nyo pag insakto ang giho ninyo. Kung kabalo lang ka mo mamati, amo na siguro kung nga mo na sila kabaskog. Hasta ko na nung mga away-away sa mga maestra nito nga nagsaway sa away sila. Ako na yung katuan nila, sir, hindi kami pagpatuno ni ma'am ano, naabong sulungon kung manadayon. Kita nga mga teachers, nag-intindihan na kita, ang buti na silingon, ng mga bata nga ni they are very strong. And they so much believe in themselves, nga dapat paintindihon lang sila naton sang insakto. Pareho sa pagpaintindi nyo sa kabataan nyo, kung naayari na di sila karon with us today. Kasadya sa amon mga panahon. Ayawan ako paminta sa mga TL nila sa amon nga cheering. Amuto nga cheering presentation nga pati ang judge nagatingdog ko nagasiling, believe kami sa imo sir, believe kami sa imo sir. Kaya nag-champion sila doon. So amo nang kasadya sa amon nga chimpo nga nagkiritanay kami hasta nga iban pagito nga mga experiences nga hindi pa intindihan pati ay nadumduman ko. Nagpagwa gali kami Mascara Festival. Judge Ariel. Nakita niyo si Judge Ariel? Yan, pwede ko yan mahambal, diin ka na yan. Kung di nag-intra, ang Bacolod International High School sa mga Mascara Contest ngayon na wala sing may ma-intra, kundi kami. Ako ang trainer, sila ang gamit ko. Tapos pagwa kami, gatinder kami sa eskwelahan, na kami gatulog. Hasta si Ariel, sa isa kagabi, may nag-report sa akon, Sir, si Ariel, wala na sir nagasapak sir, kag wala ka puno pamisok. Nga ano si Ariel? No sir, dogin kulam, dogin exorcist si Ariel. Kung ano mapatay ko, siyempre masulon ko sa gilinganan, kaya ang bata patulog ko na sa eskwelahan, ang muna natabo kay Ariel. Nga ano si Ariel? Wala na muna si Ariel hambal-hambal. Nga di si Ariel nagkanto, nyangihi ilang sasadalong na balasang sa aton cooperative office na nangihi na si Ariel nga pagbalik ya wala na sa kapamugno mo daw hindi niya maintindihan niya kaugalingon ambot kung ano natabo ay natuyawan salamat sa Diyos kasi kabaskog sa tuyaw nagiging abogado at judge na ngayon si Judge Ariel. Yes, ang munang kasadya sa grupo kag madamo namon nga mga nahibaluan. Ano pagid ang aton nga mga eksperyensya nga sa pagkasadya. So amo na nang nalantaw ko kung nga ang daw aggressive sila sa amo na nga ako nga paglantaw because I explain to them nga dapat marunong tayo makinig. Listen and be confident if you feel that you are true to yourselves. Wala ka lang sa natapakan kag nasakit nga balatyagon. God is with you. You will be blessed. So to you, Batch 1994, ang saya-saya ko sa araw na ito kung bakit namumulaklak tayo. Summer na summer. It's because of you. Thank you very much.
To show I care. Will you think me weak if I tremble when I speak? It's another one to stay. Maybe he's a worth feeling. Life can be so cruel. I don't know what to do. Life can truth will set you free. You'll have what's meant to be. All in time you'll see. Ooh, I love him. Of that much I can be sure. Holding close to you, I don't think I could endure if I let him walk away when I have so much to say. Tell him that the sun and moon rise in his eyes. Reach out to him and whisper tender words so soft and sweet. Hold him close to feel his heartbeat. Love will be the gift you give yourself. Love is a light that surely glows in the hearts of those who knows. It's a steady flame that grows. Feel the fire with all the passion you can show. Tonight love will assume its place. This memory time cannot erase. Blind faith will lead like where it has to go. Tell him that the sun and moon rise in his eyes. Reach out to him and whisper tender words so soft and sweet. Hold him close to feel his heartbeat. Love will be the gift you give yourself. Never let you go.
Ma'am Octaviano has inspired us so much. That time, nasunugan to si ma'am and she came to class. We thought nga kiti fourth year na kami abi namon mahibi-hibi si ma'am, mangakik-ngakik siya sama kiti gahod gid man kami bala. But that day, she proved to us when she said, those are just material things. What is important is I am alive, my family is intact. And that's something that we brought with us until subong. Nga ang mga material nga bagay madula, pero ang pamilya kagang Ginoo wala gid jaga halin sa aton nga pangabuhi. Thank you, ma'am.
Good afternoon, everyone. I never pass up the chance to attend reunions like this, longing to know what have become of my dear students 2.5 decades ago. I would love to gather you around, maybe just to relive the past and pick where we left off. After all, in my 43 years with DepEd, my happiest were those spent with students and when I was your classroom teacher. I had my joys as a principal and as a supervisor, but nothing matched my happiness as a classroom teacher. That June of 1993 is more than memorable to me. My spirit was too low. I had non-stop heart palpitation. Depression is real, and it hit me badly. It must have been due to combined factors, like my onset menopause, my husband's car accident, which dislodged his left shoulder from its socket, my finding out a letter of my son to his best friend, a classmate at Philippine Science High School, telling him how he wanted to take up medicine and study in Manila. But I told him, you have to stay in Bacolod. You had been away from us for 4 years, and besides, we could not afford a medical course. So I would suggest you take up engineering. He did not say anything. Being an obedient son, he just said yes. Only to discover a letter to his friend where he said, minsan lang naman natin ma-please ang nanay natin, di ba? And it broke my heart. I felt guilty as hell. And then for 2 weeks, even in my class, I never had pep and vigor. Then this Juan, my talkative but fluent in English student, approached me and said, with all sincerity and compassion, she asked, Ma'am, are you sick? Is anything wrong, Ma'am? You seem not okay. It hit me like a lightning bolt. I was speechless. And immediately after class, I went home. Nobody was at home yet because my husband was at work and my kids were in school. I cried a river, and then on my knees, I cried to God and asked Him to take away that feeling of depression. Otherwise, it is not only me or my family but that will be affected, but my students as well. I could not afford to give them less than best. And believe me, thank you, Joanne, without your knowing, you were an angel. She did not know that until last year when we became FB friends. And then, you may not believe it, but a miracle happened. All that anxiety, all those fears were taken out of me, and I felt strong again, ready to face my class, to the delight of my husband and my sons. Kung gabi, daw ginakantahan na lang ko ni Remy, pagsang youngest son ko para matulog. Luckily, makatulog man ko. Otherwise, base nagbuang-buang si ma'am nyo. But depression is really real. And I'm glad that I suffered that only for 2 weeks. You see, when you just pray to God, and when you are at the lowest pit and you cry for help, God will send you an angel to lift you up. And it was Juan, and my talkative student, who became an angel. But don't worry, my son still became an engineer and became a top-notcher. He is now very happy with his job, and he is the one sponsoring us in our trips and in our medical bills. So that is it. And so God is really good. So you see, children make mistakes. Parents make mistakes. Students make mistakes. Teachers make mistakes. That will make us even. We are born with factory defects. Do I still need to inspire you? Truth is, I am inspired by you. Nevertheless, we are on the last journey, and maybe we could tell people who care to listen what to pack. 1, keep learning. Anyone who stops learning is old, whether at 20 or 80. the greatest thing in life, according to Henry Ford, is to keep your mind young. I jumped at the top of a chocolate hill of Bohol with a stick broom when I was 56 years of age. That same day, I led a pack of teachers crossing on a hanging and swaying bridge. And to think, I have an intense fear of heights. I climbed a stationary horse in Baguio when I was 57 and rode another horse, this time roaming around the field when I was 66. I learned to use Facebook already when I was in my early 60s. I was up on a roller coaster, had a picture taken touching a tiger about 3 times my size and maybe 5 times my weight, swam with the butandings at Oslo, climbed very steep and slippery stones to reach that twin beautiful waterfalls in Cebu, all this in my late 60s. I could have ridden a camel last month at Jordan, but my husband stopped me. As one author said, as soon as you feel too old to do a thing, do it. Okay, 2, spend more time with your family. No matter how busy you are, time spent with your family is not an interruption, but a pocket of peace. It's really hard to feel upbeat without a strong, happy family to back you up. A family is the genuine source of happiness. 3, do something for your community. The concern for community principle is not a set of responsibilities that we can avoid accepting. No matter at what age, let us put to mind the words of Pope Benedict XVI. We all have the duty to take care of one of our brothers. Our community needs us. Fulfilling a purpose for the group is one of the most satisfying ways we can spend our time for. 4, choose friends of various ages in varying occasions. Despite my having 2 left feet, I joined Zumba after my retirement. And aside from its health benefits, I discovered it is a great equalizer. There are millennials, those born in the 80s and 90s, and millennials like us. Millennials kay nag-millennial ng tuhod, skin, teeth, or hair, whatever is left. All right. In a way, their youth can rub on you. Magtinguha man waswas, otherwise you will be left out. 5. When faced with difficult situations, when you don't know what to do, let us ask ourselves, what is the most loving thing to do? Whatever it is, even if it hurts, do it. Because the fact is, to borrow the words of Bo Sanchez, whatever you do, if you do anything in the name of love, genuine love, you do it for God. Somehow I know the odds you have gone through preparing for this grand reunion. There were haters, there were doubters, there were non-believers, and then there you are, proving them wrong. Under the baton and sterling leadership of Joanne, you now proved them wrong. And what a beautiful proof. Look at you now. Indeed, When God wants something beautiful, He starts with difficulty. They never forget to have some fun. He who laughs lasts. He who does not laugh did not get the joke. Remember, in life there are more things to laugh about than to cry over. I have come to terms with my aging. I take care of myself and try my best to contribute to society by doing Christian work. I share the spiritual insights, wisdom, and experience that the years have gifted me with. I have shred off the thought that now I could be younger, I could be more beautiful. Instead, I focus on doing good, not only for myself, but for others as well. Now we can heave a sigh of relief, knowing that if we did good, you can do better. That's 1994. Each generation gets to improve the dreams of the last generation. My dear students, thank you for making us extra special today. I may not often say this, but I always feel it. I love you and always will.
From the bottom of our hearts of Bacolod City National High School, we would like to express the appreciation of Batch 1994 for allowing our batch presidents to be here this afternoon, even for a short moment, to give due recognition for their total support